Hello students, welcome back. So now we're going to be talking about data storage on AWS S3. So what exactly is S3? S3 means Simple Storage Service. It's a cloud storage service. It allows you to store files of any type. Also, you can store huge type of files, huge type of data set. You can access them anywhere from the internet. It allows you to scale automatically. In other words, you store small files, and let's say later on you want to store more files. It allows you to do that. You only pay for the storage you use. So they tend to be a lot cheaper when you're comparing it with local servers. So what type of files can you store? You can store CSV file, you can store Excel data set, you can store images, videos, machine learning data set. You can also store machine learning models, your AI models. It also allows you to store logs, JSON data, website traffic. So these are some of the few options. So the inner working of AWS is something like this. You have to have an AWS account. This allows you to create a bucket. Think of bucket as a folder. The term they use is a bucket, but think of that as a folder. And inside bucket, you have objects. Objects are your files. So for example, let's say you have a bucket and the name of the bucket would be student-data. So in this bucket, you can store data.csv, you can store an image. So image folder, this is my image folder. Inside image folder, you can store a bunch of stuff. You can even store a machine learning model inside that. So the steps following would be something like this. We are going to log into AWS. We are going to open up our S3 account, S3 service. We are going to create a bucket. Then we are going to set name and region. Depending on which place you live, you have to select your region. Then we are going to create a bucket, and then we are going to upload the files. So step number one, what you want to do is log into your AWS console. In order to log into AWS console, go to this website and sign into the console. Enter your username and password. So when you go to AWS, Amazon, this is the website it's going to take you. This is how it looks like today. This website actually changes very frequently. So the screen looks very different, like month to month. So if you do not have an account, you can actually create an account by clicking over here. I already have an account, so I'm going to skip this step. So go ahead, click on my account and go to your my AWS management console. It's going to ask you to log in. So enter your username and password. So my username is admin. Enter your password. All right, now you're logged into AWS. So after you have successfully logged in, you're going to reach your AWS dashboard. Search for S3 service. So on the top search bar, type S3 and then click S3 from the service list. So come over here and just let me increase the size of the screen so you can see. There you go. And right here on the search right here, type S3. S3. And there you go. You're going to see this S3 right here. So go ahead, click on S3. All right. This is the screen you're going to see now. And now I'll show you how to create bucket. So on your S3 dashboard, go ahead, click on create bucket. So come over here and this is your S3, this is my S3 dashboard and go ahead, click on this. In my case, I already have two buckets set from the previous class. So that's why it's showing. In your case, this may be, you may see nothing over here. So go ahead, click on create bucket and just wait for it. And there you go. The create bucket option appears now. So a few things I want to explain. Your bucket name. It's going to ask you for your bucket name. This must be globally unique. So this is the bucket name I'll be using. Nobody's using this bucket name. Make sure of that. Also, make sure you follow the rules. So for example, you cannot use underscore, you cannot use uppercase, and so on and so forth. You can actually come back and read over here. So when you create your bucket name, this would be right here. It tells you your bucket name must be 3 to 63 characters long. So you have all these rules. So go ahead, you can click on learn more and figure and see what are the rules for this bucket. So let's come over here. I'm just going to use this bucket. So I'm going to copy this and this is globally unique. Paste it. Okay, next step. So just come back over here and look at the next instruction, region. For India, since I live in India, I'll be using Asia Pacific because I live in India. So this is the closest to me. You always want to choose your nearby region because they allow you get a faster access and lower latency. So if you live in Canada, you want to pick a region that is closer to Canada. Also, when you configure your settings, you will see a block public action option over there. So recommended option is keep everything checked. So this way is safe and private. So we're not going to change anything. We're going to leave this thing as safe, block public access option. So come over here, go to your this right here and object ownership. Okay, ACL is disabled. This is good. I'm going to leave this thing as it is. Block all public access. I'm going to keep this thing as checked. Come down here, bucket versioning. I'm gonna keep it as disabled. I'm gonna leave it as default. Tags optional. Okay, leave it optional. Default encryption. Right now it is encrypting, server-side encryption. I'm gonna leave this default. Bucket key, I'm gonna enable that. Advanced setting, I'm not messing with the advanced settings. I'm gonna leave this thing as everything. I'm gonna leave the default right now. Okay, coming back to my notes. So you can leave this as default. Versioning is optional. Encryption usually enabled by default. Okay, and then scroll down. Go ahead, click on create bucket. So come back over here and just go ahead, click on create bucket. And there you go. Successfully created this bucket. Now I will show you how to upload file to your bucket. So go ahead, open up your bucket, and we're gonna click and upload some files. So come over here, and the bucket I just created is this one right here, Locksford ML dataset right here. So go ahead, click on this, and your bucket will open up. There you go. This is your bucket right here. You see all these options: copy URL, download, open, delete, action, create folder. You can even create a folder over here. So let's go ahead and upload a file. So I'm going to click on this upload, and that's going to allow me to upload some files over here. So files and folder right here. So it gives you instruction. You can drag, you can even drag and drop files and folders over here. It even gives you that option. And you can even actually add a file by clicking on this. So let's go ahead and click on add files. So come over here, and I'm going to go to course. Let's say I go to desktop, and I'm gonna go to projects, and let's say I go to, so let's go ahead and log one of the file. Let's say this is the file Apache log. I'm gonna load this file. I'm gonna upload this file. I'm gonna click on this. Go ahead, click on open, and wait for it. And there you go. Apache log has been uploaded. All right, that was pretty fast. So this is good, and you can upload some more files. Let's go ahead and upload some more files. So let me upload some image files. You can actually upload multiple files, a simple program.py file. And okay, so go ahead, open, and there you go. It uploaded those files. You can even add a folder. It gives you the option to folder. Okay, so my files has been uploaded over there. So this way you can actually, upload your files. All right, this is good. And then click on upload, and uploading. All right, this is good. So upload succeeded. Now this is great. So these files have been successfully uploaded over there. That's good. Now, I'll give you some pro tips. So these are very useful in industries. For example, you want to keep your buckets private when you're using datasets. Also, you want to use meaningful names, and you want to organize your folders like dataset, models, images, logs. So all your data will go inside datasets directory. All your models will go in. All your machine learning model will go inside the models directory. All your images is going to go over here, and all your logs will go inside this directory. So this is a good practice. Now I'm going to show you how you can access your bucket using Python. Now you need AWS access key ID and AWS secret access key. So now I'll show you how to get that. So in your AWS search bar, type IAM, and after that click on IAM service. So come over here and just type IAM right here, IAM, and you will get this option right here. Go ahead, click on this. And this is your IAM dashboard right here. Okay, so the next step would be, I'll be following these steps right here. So go to users. On the left sidebar, click on users. So come over here on your left sidebar. So if you come over here, you're gonna see users somewhere over here. That would be right there. So go ahead, click on users. All right, you got the users. Next step, over here, you are going to see a list of users. So coming over here, if you see, you only have one user right now. Okay. Now, create a new user. This is a recommended way. So best practice is do not use your root account keys. So in this case, you want to create a user. So let's go ahead and create a user. Just come back over here and type create user and username. So we're gonna have a username. So I'm gonna use this option right here. I'm gonna use Locksford Academy S3 user. So come over here, type Locksford Academy S3 user. Okay, next, and click on next. All right. So now I would not be giving this user access to this particular AWS management console. So go ahead, click on next now. Okay, now we're gonna set permissions. Let's follow these steps. So attach policies directly. So then select Amazon S3 full access. That's what you want to do. So come over here and you're going to see attach policies directly. So coming there you go, you can see that attach policies directly. So click on this and then come back over here, and you're going to see this option, Amazon S3 full access. So come down over here and try to find that Amazon S3 full access, Jake. If you're not able to find, just type search bar over here, Amazon. There you go. And Amazon S3. There you go. Amazon S3 full access right here. So go ahead, click on Amazon S3 full access. Okay. Next step. So we got this. Now we are going to create user. So, okay. Click on this, Amazon S3 full access. Come down here. Click on next. Okay. You're going to see this message. Review and create. So review your choices. So look at the username, look at the console password. Okay, this is good, everything looking good, and follow this permission. Follow these steps right here. After the user is created, open the user. So click on create user. Created the user for you now. Then come back over here. It says open the user, and then go to security credential tab. So come back over here, open this user, Locksford Academy, the one we just created. So click on that, and then go to security credentials. Come over here, click on security credentials. All right. Next. Now it's going to say click access, create access key. So go ahead, click on that. You're going to see this button, create access key. If you come down over here, there it is, create access key. So go ahead, click on create access key. All right. Then next, it's going to ask you your usage type. So select application running outside AWS, click next. You have command line interface, you have local code, application running on an AWS compute service, application running outside AWS. That's what you want to do. So go ahead, click on this and come back. Click next right here, next, and it's going to generate a set description tab. So in this case, this is optional right here. So go ahead, let me just see what my notes are. So in this case, yeah, this is optional. So come down here. So click on create access key. There you go. And now you will see your access key. This is your access key. So make sure you are storing this somewhere safe. So copy your access key. I'm just gonna store this in my notepad right here. So this is my access key. This access key. All right. And then you have secret access key. So go ahead, click on this. Come back to your notepad. Paste it. This is your secret access key. All right. So I got my access key and I got my secret access key. Next step. Now copying them immediately, we did that. Now secret key is shown only once. This is important. So make sure you copy this thing. Now a few important things I want to explain you. Never ever upload this key to GitHub because everybody will be able to see that. Never share your keys publicly. Another important thing. Never put your keys inside public notebooks and never send keys in email. These are very important tips about these keys because somebody gets hold of your keys, they will be using it. And now I will show you how you can access your Amazon S3 bucket using Python. So go ahead and install this Boto3 package first. So type pip install Boto3. Let me increase the size of the screen so it's a little bit more visible. All right, so let's run this and that should install this package. Just give it some time. Okay, so the package has been successfully installed. I got this message. So let's scroll down. I got all this message. It took me like at least, I want to say 1 or 2 minutes before it got fully installed. So you'll see a message, something like this coming down over here. And there you go. You're going to see this successfully installed, this Boto right there. That's good. And now I will show you how to upload the file. So first thing you do is import your Boto 3, create your client instance right here. So specify S3, enter your AWS access key ID. So this is my key, the one I just created. Then also insert your AWS secret access key. This is the secret access key I just showed you a minute ago. And then region name. In my case, the region name is AP South 1. So I'm using AP South 1. And then I'm testing over here. I'm actually asking to list all the buckets. Then I'm printing all the bucket names over here. So this way I can see my connection is working. So let's go ahead and run this and just wait for it. And there you go, bucket. There you go. You can see that it actually listing these three buckets. This is the first one I just created. These are my previous buckets. Okay, so this is created. Now let's load and let's upload a file called localfile.csv. I have this file. It's a regular CSV file. So I'm gonna upload this file. So let's run this and file uploaded. All right, great. That was quick. Now let's check on AWS S3. So this file should exist there. So we're gonna go to AWS S3. There it is, AWS S3. So go to just type S3 over here, S3 bucket. That should take you to S3 bucket. Click on S3. All right, there you go. Now if you go to this bucket, the one we just created, you should see that file over there. So let's go ahead, click on that. And there you go. You can see that localfile.csv. It even tells you the time it was uploaded. All right, that's great. Now, next step, and now I will show you how to download that file. So I'm importing pandas as PD. So in this case, you call this inbuilt method called get object. Specify the name of your bucket right here and also the name of the file. And then I'm reading the file regular like this. And then I'm printing the content of the file. So let's go ahead and run this and wait for it. And there you go. You can see that it printed out this file right here. Now let's go ahead and take a look at this file, local underscore file.csv, so you can verify that the content is same. So come over here and local file.csv, right click and open in a notepad, and there you go. You can see that it's exactly the same content. And now I will show you how you can create a machine learning model, save it on AWS S3, and then use it to make inferencing. So first thing I'm doing, importing my joblib library, also importing IO. Then I'm importing load arrays. This is the data set I'll be using. And I'm importing this random forest classifier. So the first thing I'm doing, I'm just loading the data and I'm training the model over here. And then I'm printing out if after the model is trained, that the model has been successfully trained. So let's go ahead and run that. And there you go, model has been trained. Okay, step two, I'm going to save the model directly to a memory and then I'm going to upload this. So in this case, this is my bucket. So my bucket name is going to go over here and my model key, this is the name of the file that's going to be used. So my bucket key, if you come back over here, let's take a look at the bucket key. This is my bucket right here. Loxford Academy ML dataset 1973. So I'm just going to copy and paste this over here. Just come back over here. Oh, where is that? That would be right here. I'm just going to copy that. So I'm just going to come here and go oh, there you go. I'm just going to copy this right here. So copy and come back to this and type your bucket name. There you go. All right, so bucket name, and this is the model name right here, and it's going to save that file, that particular model to that S3. So let's go ahead and run this and wait for it. And there you go. You can see model uploaded directly to S3. That's great. Okay, now I'm going to download the model directly to memory. So in this case, I'm running this right here. Everything okay. I'm actually calling this IO, bytes IO. I'm downloading the model, then I'm loading the model and then I'm printing out this message, model loaded from S3. So let's go ahead and run this. And there you go, model loaded from S3. This is good. Now I'm going to make some inferencing. So I'm going to predict this particular data set. Okay, so let's see what this is going to give me. And look at that, it made a prediction. So very interesting thing just happened right now is that I actually saved this model on AWS S3. So if you have a really big model, you don't have to save that on your local computer. You can save it on S3 and then you can make inferencing directly from there.